What's up everybody, welcome back to Cilinix Crypto, hope you're all doing great and welcome to a new video. And your daily update of course on Solana. Wanted to do a quick video, wanted to just give you my thoughts on it right now. Wanted to kind of talk about whether you should buy Solana or not. I think the short answer is no. Because at this moment there just isn't much confirmation that we'll have bullish momentum soon. But obviously we have the ETF decision coming soon. There's a ton of fundamentals. The volume for Solana, I'm not even sure what the volume for Solana specifically is, but I'm guessing it's quite low. It's around 2.25, is it? No, it's around $2.12 billion right now. If you compare that to the volume last week, it's actually still pretty high. Which is interesting, but overall, look, the volume in the markets is low. We're going to get volatility. It very much depends on fundamentals. So we have enough to talk about. So that's what we'll do. All right, so let's get right into it. The situation for Solana right now, wanted to just take a look at it, and I just bumped my microphone, so I hope it's still working correctly. But the situation is practically the same as yesterday. There's no momentum. All right, you can see that right here. The open interest. This might look like it's going up and down, but like you could have seen earlier as well, I mean, over the last week, it's been flat and it's been low. So there's not a ton of leverage in Solana right now, which always means that there's less volatility. I do think that will build up again at some point of time. But the big question obviously is when, all right? Will we first drop down another 10% and then regain some momentum, or can we do that from here? Apart from that, fundamentally, I think Solana has also decreased a bit, or has become worse a bit. If you look at the total value locked right here, I mean, obviously this depends on the price of Sol as well. But the total value locked, but also the daily active addresses and the daily transactions, which do not depend on that, and the decentralized exchange volumes, have been going down, and they're not as high as they were back around Christmas when we had that all-time high. So yeah, fundamentally and technically, Solana is not doing that great. I mean, obviously, if you zoom out, and the same goes for this, if you zoom out, we're still up a lot, all right? And if you zoom out, Solana is still bullish. But I see no indication why you would buy right now. I mean, there's a strong support level coming up right here between $90 and $85. But like I said, there is no momentum right now. So I would maybe buy from this level between $90 and $85. But then what I first need to see is that when we drop down to that level, I need to see some open interest build up. All right, I need to see that we can actually do something with that strong support level, because I do think it will find support there. But ultimately, what we would want to see is support from there, and then a breakout above this level right here between $98 and $100, so that we can get up to $112 and potentially break above that. This is the ideal scenario. This doesn't look most likely right now. Right now, it actually looks most likely. I need to check that out. But right now, it looks most likely that we'll just drop down to that level, find support, but then consolidate on top of that. And then if we don't find any momentum in the next couple of days, drop down even lower, down towards $80 and $75. So that's purely technically what you need to know about Solana. I mean, obviously, all of this depends a lot on the ETF news as well. If the ETF gets rejected, we'll drop down to that level and probably lower as soon as you can imagine. If it gets postponed, I'm not sure. If it gets accepted, we'll easily, from this level right here between $90 and $85, break above 100 and rally up to 112 and 117. So look, the ETF is basically the decider which one of those scenarios it's going to be. If I would have to say what's most likely right now is further bearish continuation, and then finding support here at $90 and $85. And I think from there we'll actually get the news. All right, so from there it's either going to be a breakout above 100 and rallying if it gets accepted, or a bearish breakout and a dump if it gets rejected or postponed. I think that's the same reaction, at least initially. So those are my thoughts. That's what you need to know about Solana right now. If you do have any questions, then let me know. Don't forget to check out my premium and signal group. Very valuable, but that's for you to check out. For now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.